Guys, welcome back to my channel. And I was led to give you guys a channeling that I received actually a few days ago. I wasn't going to put this out because, well, I just wasn't, but I was really pushed to do it. So this channeled message is actually in regards to this Mercury retrograde in Pisces. And I feel like a lot of you, it really depends on where you are, what level you are on the journey. So for some of you, I feel like you are already very aware and very in tune to these energies. But for most of you, this is what you're going to be experiencing throughout the month of February 2020 leading into March. And my guides, they like to give me messages through very simple poetry. So I'm going to read it off to you. And this was on Tuesday, February 4th of 2020. And it's a changing of the tides arrive. Here we go, so hang on tight. It's gonna be a wild ride. And then I was shown the Tower card, which actually came up in the reading. So I heard Tower moment, ground yourself, tests, dissolution, and cloudy or foggy. How well can you handle a turbulent situation in this very moment in time? There is heavy Neptunian energy, and it feels like a somber crescendo. It's sort of a knowing or understanding that change is here, yet lacking the clarity as to who, what, when, where, why, how. You or those around you will be experiencing withdrawal. There's going to be a lot of reflection, going within, easily distracted. There's going to be misconceptions or miscommunication, confusion. The dream realm is going to be very active and very important. So pay attention and write those dreams down. And people are really going to be in their feelings, very in tune to themselves, their intuition. And this energy is going to be moving through the month of February into March, where you will begin to notice more of a change. Excuse my doodles. And once Mercury begins to station and go direct, there's going to be more clarity, and you're going to be left with sort of the aftermath of all of this Piscean energy. And you know, when the fog dissipates and the smoking mirrors clear, there's going to be an undeniable understanding you're going to be questioning, you know, how you missed it, or how you didn't see a certain situation coming, or certain things playing out the way they have been. And you're going to be fired up, you're going to be ready to go, you're going to be moving forward. There's going to be a lot of anger and aggression coming out of this from Pisces into Aries. But what Spirit was really highlighting was that regardless of your situation, no matter what aspect of your life this is going to be affecting the most, how you handle this wave is really going to determine the fate of the collective, and how the collective as a whole is going to be moving forward. Remember that the world needs our help, and through these times, we are offered an opportunity to help bring balance to the ecosystem. And I don't mean just via, you know, pollution and recycling and things of that nature, but I mean as a whole, as a collective, how we progress and evolve as a, you know, into our evolution. These times are really going to be propelling us towards change and reforming the status quo. So I did pull a few cards for this channeling, and what we got was career and finances. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, and we got that in the masculine reading that I did for the full moon in Leo. If you haven't seen that, I suggest you go check it out. There's a lot of very important information in that reading. So we got that card, and then for the shadow card we got Is This Me? New Moon. Card 4, Foundation. So the messages that I'm getting from these two cards together is that a lot of you are, there's going to be some questioning regarding your career. Regarding, for some of you, it's going to be your career and what you're doing to make money. And for others of you, it's going to be how you handle your finances and your expenses. There's going to be a lot of, there's going to be some distractions here. I feel like Spirit is really asking you to look at yourself when it comes to your spending. Definitely be careful. Review, look at the details in your bank statements. Look at how you have been spending your money, and if you have been investing in yourself, if you have been being responsible. I think that's something that a lot of you are going to be tested on, is your finances, and whether that be, you know, bills for your home, or being able to maybe for some of you start your own business, or just saving and just being responsible in general. And then for others of you, I think you're going to be questioning your career and what you're doing for money, and if this is really who you are, and if this really makes you happy, and do you feel satisfied? Do you feel established? Do you feel grounded? What kind of establishment have you, what kind of foundation have you set up for yourself? These are all questions that are going to be really highlighted through the month of February for most of you. You're going to be looking at your home life, your family life as well. It's going to be, it's like the end of that Cancerian North Node Cancer, meaning learning and gaining a different perspective and understanding and lessons of home and family life, and releasing old ways of establishing power and your career and your reputation, and really taking these two opposites and sort of integrating these new lessons that we have been learning through this Cancer North Node, Capricorn South Node, karmic gaining and releasing here. There's gonna be definitely some somber energies here, some depressions and lack of clarity. Again, we have the card Light, which is also the Sun card in the traditional tarot deck. And we have the number 19 that breaks down to a 10. So there's definitely a cycle here ending in order for a new cycle to begin. And a lot of you are going to be questioning your careers, and a lot of you are going to be questioning your home life and looking at what it is that you have been manifesting. I'm really forced to feel into what you have manifested. As above, so below. Here's the sword of truth and clarity in your hands. Now, what you are lacking right now is that clarity, because you're being tested as to what it is, who you are in this world, what you have manifested, what you have brought down into the ethers and created into your foundation, number 4, through not only your home life, but also your reputation, what you do for a living, what you're capable of growing and nurturing, and what you bring to the table. Because some of you are not happy. There's a lack of happiness here. There's a lack of joy and fulfillment in the things you do financially. Some of you are escaping your home life because you're so dissatisfied. And you're throwing yourself into your career, into your work, thus creating an imbalance. And the following card that we have is Disruption, card 16, aka the Tower card, as I got in my channeling. So as you see, this person is bound and restrained by this faulty foundation that is crumbling. The light is beginning to shine on him, and this false foundation he has built for himself is about to crumble. The light will be shown, and I think this is a process that's slowly going to be happening. I feel for most of you, you feel this sense of change coming, but you don't. There's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of unclarity. That things have not really been brought to light as of yet. But there's definitely this sense of knowing. There's a battle of brewing here. If not internally, then definitely in your material realm. Some of you are really looking at your finances and questioning if you can make it through this cycle. The Tower card or Disruption card breaks down, it's a 16, it breaks down to a 7, which is all about divine timing. So there's a old cycle ending here that's going to be thrusting you into a new beginning, because whatever you have built up for yourself, home, finances, your career, it has been built on a faulty foundation, and it is time to bring it down. And Spirit is saying, it came out in the reverse, stand your ground. Spirit is saying, don't fight it. Don't fight the change. It's inevitable. What you must do is really look at yourself Do the shadow work. Ask yourself, is this truly who I am? Is this truly who I'm meant to be? Is this reality the end all be all of my existence, or is there more to fight for? Is there more to claim? Where have you been giving your power away? It is time to release. It is time to release the old. A tower moment's definitely gonna come. For those of you who have been doing the work and who are prepared to release and begin anew, no matter what that might mean, no matter how much you feel you might lose, there's no more perpetrating affront. All of this unhappy, all of this dissatisfaction that you have been feeling, you have been creating that. You have been creating this tower moment with the universe. You have been co-creating. And so, as above, so below. As within, so without. As the universe, so the soul. There's no more faking it till you make it. You have to make it. Don't become another statistic. This is how people are losing their minds. These tests, many are called fear chosen, but this change is inevitable for our evolution, for the future of this earth, for our children's future, for our children's children's future. What does that truly mean to you? What can you bring to the table to help make this world a better place? So I'm going to end this reading right now because I can go on and on. I really hope that many of you have found this helpful. And if anything, you got at least one message here that resonated. And I hope you take that message and really ask yourself, is this me? Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you have a blessed evening. Until next time, bye-bye.